Hi. So January marks the start of my participation in the Project Pan Challenge for 2018. This is a collaboration by a number of beauty YouTubers led by Ashley. All of them are linked in the description box below. Please do check out their channels. So all of us have decided to set individual targets for ourselves regarding the number of products that we're going to be using up in 2018. There's a lot of flexibility here. You can either choose makeup or skincare. So I've chosen the rather ambitious target of 118 products to be used up in 2018. Yes, I said 118. Of these, I want 8 to be makeup. Everything else can be skincare, doesn't matter. So everybody else has different targets. Please do check out everybody's channels and do follow them. So let's get started with my empties for January. First up, cleanser. This is Sonia Ducker Silver Clarifying Wash. Last month I showed you the detox wash from Sonia Ducker. This is so much nicer. It is better if you have acne because colloidal silver is one of those products, one of those ingredients that helps reduce acne, and yes, it does work. So we'll be repurchasing this one. Next up is a vitamin C. This is Ling Skincare's 12% ascorbic acid. Now, what I really liked about this is that there are exactly 3 ingredients. Don't believe me? Here you go. Propylene glycol, ascorbic acid, and centella ratiotica extract. Read that. Just the 3 ingredients. Now, it's also made without parabens, artificial fragrance, dyes, and colors, and is not tested on animals. Now, what I don't like is the price point. After reducing UK VAT for me, 30 mils costs a whopping £80. So needless to say, I really don't want to repurchase. What I loved is that it did not oxidize no matter what. Whatever came out of the bottle did oxidize. You can see the brown patches over there. Sorry, that's actually quite filthy. But the product within the bottle did not oxidize. Now, I have moved on from 12% to a whopping 30% L-ascorbic acid. That is from the Hero Project. Link to my review is in the description box below. However, I had to sort of tone down and go in for 12% vitamin C after I had a few problems, thanks to steroids and Atrax, which I had to take for bad anaphylaxis. So my skin was very sensitive, and the 30% with C was burning me badly. So I went in for this. Now that it's over, I will not be repurchasing it. The next one is probably my favorite over-the-counter retinol. It is Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic Acid and Retinol Brightening Solution. Now they've changed the packaging. Now I think it is called, they've removed the word brightening. That's probably just as well, because retinol isn't meant to brighten, it's actually meant to resurface. So the price point is quite high, 77 quid. So this, I didn't know the percentage. I think it's 2% retinol. I can't be sure about this. This was mild enough for me to use every day. I mean, my skin is now used to prescription retinols at 0.1%, but then it flakes like mad. So prescription retinol at 0.04% is all right for me. But on a daily basis, I prefer using this, something that's over the counter. And it helps with hyperpigmentation. It also helps with mild acne scars, not the deep pitted ones. Mild acne scars, yes, definitely. And I also like that the next morning I look fresh and glowing. So we'll be repurchasing eventually. I have a few other over-the-counter retinols to get rid of first, including the ordinaries. I prefer this to the ordinary, although I must say that the price difference is quite vast. So I'm actually looking for an over-the-counter retinol that I can use every day, that's very, very mild, at the same time that this doesn't cost a bomb. I doubt it exists. Peter Thomas Roth had a very good one. It was 1.5% retinol. It used to be about £29 or so, I think, and now they've gone and increased the price to 65 quid or 62 quid. My gosh. So, I mean, of the two, I prefer Dr. Dennis Cross, so I'll probably repurchase this eventually. Next up is yet another acid. This is the Murad Intensive C Radiance Peel. It is a vitamin C based face mask. You apply it for about 10 minutes and rinse off. There's some mild tingling and then reveal a brighter skin. So I'm going to be repurchasing this because I have, as you can see, hyperpigmentation. Thank you, acne. It never stops, does it? So we'll be repurchasing this one. So I used up 2 serums in January. The first is the Maison Snail Repair Example. This is my holy grail snail product. Now, I can't say that it makes a huge difference, but it does help sort of blur off the sharp edges of pitted acne scars. It does help with pitted acne scars. I've been using it for more than a year and a half now, and it definitely helps with pitted acne scars. Slow but steady results. So we'll be repurchasing. I've already got 4 bottles in stock and got to buy a few more for the rest of this year. Now, another serum I used up was Nature's Beauty Placenta Serum with gold placenta, collagen, and vitamins A and E. One word, appalling. Disgustoid, if you must. For starters, the whole thing was gold and shimmery. I got the feeling that I was applying glitter on my face as part of my skincare routine. For another, it didn't do anything, it just sat there. It felt very oily, very greasy. I used it up because of Project Pan, that's precisely why I used it up. So I won't be repurchasing this one. And confession, I used a lot of it up on my neck rather than on my face. Will not be repurchasing. Just the one sheet mask that I used up in January, Tony Moly's Rice Face Mask. Now, you've probably read all those stories about how women who used to wash rice and had their hands dipped in rice water had very soft, glowing, smooth hands. And so they discovered that the rice water was a very good ingredient for the skin. So I liked this, not overwhelmingly so. It was all right. A sheet mask is a sheet mask is a sheet mask. Won't be repurchasing. So let's move on to Bath and Body. First up, cleanser. Philosophy Amazing Grace Shampoo, Bath and Shower Gel. Multitaskers are all good for travel, but the idea of a shower gel that can double as a shampoo is not something that appeals to me. So I used this up as a shower gel. It was all right. Wasn't my holy grail, which is molten brown, so will not be repurchasing. Body butter is up next. Soap and Glory's Orange Gasm. Smells very nice, very citric. I'm tempted to keep this to sniff at, even though it's empty. But then my dad wants it for gardening purposes. I don't even know what that means. He takes away all my empty glass bottles, the ordinary and Korean Beauty and so on, and says for every 10 empty bottles that I give him, he'll sponsor a full-sized one. And he wants all the glass bottles. So, good for me, eh? So about Orange Gasm. Not my absolute favorite body butter, which is the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream from Sol de Janeiro. However, a very close second, Soap and Glory makes amazingly good body butters. And if you don't want to spend 40 quid on the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, definitely go for Soap and Glory. I will be repurchasing this because I can't afford the Sol de Janeiro one month after month. So this will be my go-to, although that will be my absolute favorite. This is a very close second though, very rich. But that said, all Soap and Glory's body butters are equally good. I don't really have a preference of the one over the other. So I might repurchase either Orange Gasm or something else, maybe the Daily Smooth or the Righteous Butter or something. So I used up a whole pot of bath salts. This is Hawaiian Skin Essentials Tropical Bath Salts, Tropical Orchid bath salts. They were quite nice, actually. I'd say among the best bottles I've used. Smelled really nice. Did not dissolve very quickly. Very pampering. So I don't know if I can repurchase this. I think it came in a period box. So I doubt I can actually get my hands on this one. Oh well. Another bath product I used up was Dr. Hauschka's More Lavender Calming Bath Essence. Again, this was a product that I absolutely loved. I adore lavender, and this one smelled beautiful. And I think it softened my skin in the bath. I don't know. So this is a glass bottle, and Dad wants it for gardening purposes. You know, that actually helps me recycle the empties, because Dad takes pretty much everything away apart from the tubes, of which I don't use much, and the sheet masks. So apart from those two, Dad says he can use pretty much everything. Great. Now, I used up the New London Organic Rosehip and Rosemary Moisturizer. Now, this is actually a face moisturizer, but it was so thick that I feared going anywhere near my face with it, because my face is too acne prone for words. It smells horrible. Sorry. I used it up on my neck and shoulders and elbows. Now, New London is an organic, natural green brand, clean brand. They have a white chocolate elbow, knee, and heel cream, which I adore. I've reviewed it on my blog, link in the description box below. So this did a very good job softening my elbows and knees in the dry weather and neck. That's what I may not repurchase. If at all I buy something from New London, I prefer it to be the white chocolate cream. Foot cream is next. This is the L'Occitane Dry Skin Foot Cream. Average. I like L'Occitane products as a rule, but for foot cream, my favorite is Soap & Glory's Heel Genius. This one did not match up, will not be repurchasing. Finally, Skin Foods Cocoa Hand Balm. It looked just like chocolate. It didn't really smell like chocolate. It was quite greasy though. I wish it hadn't been this greasy. But it was quite rich and ideal if you have dry skin in the winter months. But if you don't like the idea of grease on your hands, or if you are in the habit of sleeping with a palm beneath your head, then this is a bad idea if you're acneic, because you really don't want that grease anywhere near your face. So we'll not be repurchasing this one either. So it turns out that I've used 14 products in January. That means I only have 104 to do in 11 months. That's not bad. However, I have 8 makeup products to go through for this year. So to keep track of my progress through Project Pan 2018, do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for my empties in February. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give my video a thumbs up and do hit the subscribe button. And I will speak to you soon.